So today the topic of presentation is emerging trends in edge computing. So generally when we talk about edge computing, it means that the computation should be done on the cloud. Cloud is usually a lot of computers, you can say, or dedicated hardware that perform computation, maybe what the architecture could be, parallel or whatever. So the basic agenda is to explore the integration of edge computing and distributed AI to enhance data processing efficiency and reduce latency. We need to divide these terms. The edge computing is generally means that whatever the calculation or the computation going to be performed, it should be on your own device locally. And distributed AI, distributed doesn't mean that it should be on a dedicated hardware. It could be on your own mobile, but it should be multi-core. So, introduction to edge computing. It's an emerging field because it's nowadays it's very useful, and with day by day its usage is increasing. I will explain a bit with more with examples. And the next one is latency reduction. Since the computation is done on your own mobile and your mobile or like your local hardware is making the decision, so you don't need to rely on the clouds for such tasks. So definitely you don't need to upload. That means latency is going to be reduced a lot. Bandwidth efficiency. Since as I talked earlier, we don't need to perform computation on our cloud, so it's gonna decrease the increase the bandwidth efficiency. IoT integration. Your device needs a lot of sensors and other things that need to be worked in real time, so you're gonna work with IoT integration and autonomous vehicles. Here you will understand what's the importance and all the other terms. You can take an example of a Tesla car. When a car need to make a decision, it needs IoT sensors, and since it don't need to upload data for making the decision, most of the data, so it performs all the computation in itself with its local hardware, and definitely that is in distributed form. And that's how our topic is related, that edge computing. Okay, the next thing is importance in parallel system. Faster data processing, real-time decision making, enhanced application performance, reduced bandwidth usage, improved security. We have talked about most of the things, but let's focus on the real-time decision making. If a car, and taking the example of a Tesla, needs to rely on the cloud, there could be a lot of problems. Maybe the photos or the video it's taking and the sensor that it's taking, it takes some time to upload on the distributed environment, but if it make a decision itself in the car, it would be way more faster. That's what it's doing nowadays. And enhanced application performances, it makes a decision itself. That's why everything is so fast. You don't even feel that something is confused or something is not happening or taking time to make a decision. Improved security. The problem is that when you rely on the networks, you need to upload data. There could be any kind of compromise, but if your data is staying in your own device, there could be a lot more improved security system. Now let's come back to definition of distributed AI. It involves the allocation of artificial intelligence tasks across various nodes or devices, allowing for efficient processing and decision making. So that's the basically distributed AI. It doesn't mean it can be cloud, it can be local. It depends upon you. So right now our focus is mostly on local. Role of edge computing. uh, Before, like 10 or 15 years, it was not very useful, but nowadays, since you need to perform most of the decisions right now, if you rely on, you can say, cloud, it would take a lot of time, so that's why it's not useful anymore. We need more computation on edge devices, and with more advanced processes, we can do it. No, it's possible. Local inferences with small models. Most of the models uploaded, like Gemini models, are no capable, that they can be used even on Raspberry Pi devices, and also on mobiles locally, and like Snapdragon 8 Elite, you can use such models easily. And other models also produce the distilled version for Android devices, or you can say iOS, and lower hardware for your laptops, you can use them locally. Decentralized model training. uh, you can say multiple devices to collaborate to learn share model while keeping data localized, enhancing privacy and security. So next one is parallel processing in edge devices. We are always known parallel processing. It can be done on, you can say, cloud devices, because generally we don't have that much things in our local computational devices. Utilization of multi-core processing, data pre-processing, real-time filtering, decision-making capabilities, enhanced IoT application. You can take an example of a Tesla car. Like when it's moving, it's collecting data, all kind of, from its cameras, from its sensors, and then it need to pre-process it and make a decision either to go to left or right, or keeping yourself in the lane. So what happens? All the data is pre-processed, then utilization of multi-core processors, and then it make a final decision where should we go. And that's you can say a very good example to explain the whole process. Then if we talk about emerging technologies in edge computing, TensorFlow Lite, PyTorch Mobile, Apache NiFi, and 5G technologies. So TensorFlow, the very well-known framework of Google for doing machine learning tasks. So they introduced the mobile version nowadays, as I talk about earlier, that nowadays the focus is more on making the decision on your local device. So TensorFlow started working on it. PyTorch Mobile, that's a former Facebook. We are doing the same AI works. And Apache NiFi, that's an integration tool for automating the flow of data between systems, particularly used for managing and data streams. Apache NiFi and 5G technologies. The advent of 5G network, so the speed of your latency or your local devices can talk with either or can send data and transfer data easily, since the bandwidth is reduced a lot. Conclusion. Coming to the conclusion, there, if you start making the whole computation on the local devices, there could be a lot of problems as well. You are not very familiar with running the AI architectures on the distributed way. They might not be trained in it's new. Everyone is just working with it. Resources limitation definitely is a major issue. If you run the 70 billion parameter model on a mobile, that's definitely not possible, or on your laptop. So we need to handle these challenges. A security concern, I think that is a good one way you can handle the security tasks very easily. And there's a lot to, since this is a new one field and there's a lot to explore. uh, Dive in edge computing, importance of R&D, and right now most of the focus of the company is on R&D, since every mobile or every laptop in every company or every operating system